Welcome back to another Secrets of the Pros on behalf of the Department of Youth Services. I'm your host, mixing engineer, musician, producer, Andrew Raven. And we're about to be cutting down to a quick, hopefully 5-minute video just talking about Autotune. Here we go. And we're going to be using Melodyne. Now, the difference between both of these plugs, Melodyne gives you the control of controlling a singer's vibrato as well as the key while keeping the natural tone of the voice. You might say Autotune does that too, but Melodyne take it a little bit further, studying pitch modulation and all that stuff. So certain songs you may want to use Autotune or Melodyne or both of them together. So we're going to be showing you how you can treat vocals with a Melodyne and also Autotune. So let's go ahead and we're going to be playing this song from Lady Infamous. It's called Up Top. So I'm going to play a little bit here for it. So here we go.
Up top, up top. Up top, up top. Up top, tell them me nah got stop, no. Up top, cause my journey just start now. Up top, anything me need, best believe me got that. My face pretty in any snapshot, so you don't have to stare, girl, you better stop watch. You know see me, up top, anything me need, best believe me got that.
So let's go right down to the vocals.
Up top, tell them me nah got stop, no. Up top, cause my journey just start now. Up top.
Now, as I explained in the previous videos, Autotune, you have the basic controls, right? You have the speed, which determines how fast Autotune is going to tune the voice, and note transition, which introduces the Autotune obvious artifacts. I'm going to show you how. So let's play the vocal
up
here.
Top, tell them me nah got stop,
back off on the speed.
Up top, cause my journey
I'm going to back off on the transition.
Now. Up top, anything me need, best believe me got that. My face pretty in any snapshot, so you don't have to stare, girl, you better stop watch.
You're hearing a more natural tone of the voice. If I bring it down,
up top, tell them me nah got stop, no. Up top,
there's where you hear that obvious T-Pain Autotune effect. So you can play around with your note transition and your speed. I normally leave it at 0. And you can put it in tenor, alto, baritone. Set the key. The key for the song is in A minor, and you can also go in chromatic mode, which Autotune will automatically look for your key. And you can also set which key for Autotune to ignore and that stuff. Correction knob is how fast it's gonna scan each pitch and also bring it to a correction, and I will leave it at 100%. So Autotune is working in its full efficiency. Vibrato, if we turn this on,
up top, tell them me nah got stop, no. Up top,
it's someone's let Autotune kind of try to bring in back the original vibrato from it and preserve the natural tone of the voice, but most of the time, sometimes it really doesn't work. So that's what Autotune does. If I bring up another one, let's look at Antares here. Here's Antares. You might know this one very well. Similar controls. Here we have the scale, which we can pick the minor. Let's just choose A. And here's a soprano, alto, tenor. We're going to take the tracking. The tracking is going to be the note transition here. So I'm going to bring it down to relax. And the retune speed, which is this knob right here as well, I'm going to bring it up to fast. I'm going to deactivate the pink Autotune that comes with it. I'm going to play Autotune Evo.
Me nah got stop, no. Up top, cause my journey just start now. Up top, anything me need, best believe me got that.
And you have our natural vibrato knob here. You can play with that if you're a singer that uses a lot of vibrato and it's kind of off, Autotune's going to exaggerate that. So be careful when you auto tuning and using the vibrato. Humanize actually try to bring in a differentiation between the tune voice and the natural tone, try to make it sound natural, human. So that's you might say, what's the difference between the Pink Auto Tune and the Antares? Well, both of them work in what you call artificial intelligence mode. So the latest one from Waze tends to grab more the tone and try to keep things natural rather than the old version of Autotune Evo, which this also gives your vocal a certain color if you're a rapper as well. So use it at your own discretion. So I'm going to deactivate that, and we're going to be talking about Melodyne. Right now I've turned off Autotune here. I'm going to bring up Melodyne, which is built in with Studio One when you purchase it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to engage Melodyne by right clicking, go to audios and go to edit with Melodyne, and the computer is going to pick up the line, the phrase that Lady Infamous was singing. Sometimes it takes a little while. It's going to pop up, and this more has the advanced features of controlling the vibrato of the key. So this is where most singers tend to use Adele, Beyonce, to keep the natural tone of the voice. Have you ever listened to a track and the vocal is smooth, yet there's something with it that's something that it doesn't sound live, but it sounds smooth? More likely you're hearing Melodyne. So here is the phrase right here, which is this era. I'm going to double click and go into it, and I'm going to try to retune Infamous voice.
Up top, tell them me nah got stop.
So you can hear some off notes. And I can right click and go to the pitch tool, modulation tool, and I'm going to bring down the vibrato here.
Up top, tell them me nah got stop.
And this little hill right here is the modulation. So vibrato sometimes throw the singer off if they don't control it properly. So I'm going to bring it down flat there.
Stop, no.
And you can hear the robotics in it, so you can play around with it. So let's retune that again here.
Stop, no. Up top.
That part where it says stop.
Stop. Stop.
Let's play back.
Cause my journey just stopped. Stop, no. Up top.
And check this out. If you take the modulation all the way down,
No.
you're gonna get that auto-tune effect.
Stop, no.
So you can control the amount of vibrato and also the pitch drift,
No.
which drift the key a little bit
Stop, no.
to even make it more real. So Melodyne is very powerful.
Up top.
So we have the
Top.
you can adjust it.
Up top. Tell them.
You can adjust the pitch modulation.
Up top.
So you can either tune it or you can mess it up.
Top. Up top. Tell them. Top. Tell them. Tell them. Tell them.
And you can also
Up
loop it.
top. Tell them. Tell them me nah got stop, no.
So very powerful tool, guys. I just want to share that with you. Tune in and let us know your comments, requests, and we're going to let you know all the one-stop shop secrets of the pros, how you can get your vocals popping, mastering, and everything.